Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to a new review for a MOC that I have made, and this is the brand new Circus train. So, this was going to be a big red review, but I found its calling and it belongs with this. It just fits in so well, it's amazing. So this is mainly inspired, of course, by the ideas project I've got going on, which you can check out, link in the description. Please support it. I have updated it with all the photos regarding this engine as well, so it's all up to date. You can get some better looks on it on the website. But there's a lot here to talk about, so why don't we just jump straight in. So the engine itself is of course Big Red, one of the later versions. Again, I was going to do a review of it in this state, but instead I used it for this. And I would say this is definitely much better. You could see some more details there. We got some of the white circular pieces to use for steam or smoke. Yeah, I think it's smoke. But since it's white, it's steam, so I'll leave it with you. Yeah, and that is a detail that's on the winter train as well, which I think is really cool indeed. We have a blue roof because we need some bright colours in there, obviously. We got quite a basic layout with the wheels because I don't want to go too mental with the colours, the wheels rather. And also, if it's going to be something that LEGO could potentially make, then absolutely have it something like this, because they made this design a couple of times, most notably with the Lone Ranger. It was this, the style of setup. We've got black windows because normally it's just black all along this area here. But, you know, just red along the line just to keep it more colourful. And besides, I couldn't get windows rather, of any other colour. We are now moving along to the tender, which is now much, well, I was going to say it was much improved, but I don't think Big Red ever had a tender. Along the bottom you can see some details along the blue pieces, which I think is really cool indeed. The red is very vibrant on the camera, and I do apologise about that. But it does feature some cool orange details going along the top to match the roof on this one as well, which is very nice indeed. We've got a couple of detailed pieces there, as you can see the slope with the four triangles. I think that's yellow instead of orange. Oh well, it still looks really nice. We've got some pieces that I put onto the side to add some more pizzazz to it, I suppose. There wasn't really anything major I had to kind of make this into anything wacky, but still, looking at this, it's still very cool indeed. Just before we continue, actually, over here, the whistle and the bell has been added, which is always really nice. The bell is from the Ghost Train as well. Lots of details and ideas coming together, which is something I really like. I'll tell you what, instead of me moving the camera, let's move the train forward. Oh yeah, look at that. So, of course, every train has a passenger coach, and this would carry all of the entertainers, / clowns, gymnasts, whatever else. Again, more bright red because why not? I had a lot of slope pieces as well, so I thought, let's have a red roof instead because it looks very cool. I'm using a blue base plate from the LEGO City cargo train set. That I have also reviewed, which you can check out too. I haven't taken apart the diesel, I've taken apart the flatbed that uses the blue base. I've kept the base underneath that is quite similar, but I've taken off some more details so I can put some orange pieces on the sides. The red windows are from the Hogwarts Express, so with all that combined, I thought it was a pretty cool idea. And hopefully, if I don't break anything, you can take the roof off. Don't break anything. I might break it. Yeah, I'm probably going to break it, doing it one-handed as well. But yeah, it's all put on in such a way where the roof can come off, which is really cool because I do like that feature with the coaches. Lets you play inside. I haven't done anything for doors because I feel like this is the sort of thing that won't travel long distance, and with only like a certain amount of people at a time, I think only one or even two would just be necessary. Besides, you've seen how those clown cars work. They can all like fit like 100 people in one. Crazy, I tell you. Speaking of which, this is the flatbed to carry things like clown cars and carts, any kit like hula hoops, bouncy balls, that sort of thing. I've made it kind of colourful as possible, but I didn't go too mad. We've got some blue and orange stripes going on there, and of course a flag. This was previously just a generic kind of carrier flatbed. Nothing major, but it is definitely really cool. I might try and find like a couple of items to put in there to make it worth like more full, which is pretty cool. But again, to what I should put in there, I'm not too sure. But overall, it's a long item and I love it. And the final item is the cage car. So the idea behind this is that this is to use to transport animals, something like a lion or a bear, something like that maybe. I was going to try and make it a really longer one, but I thought there needs to be there needs to be a couple of smaller carriages. So we've got two long ones, this time I'll have a small one. But one thing I don't like about it is the blackness on it. I was going to try and get it to the same colours as this, but it's trying to get the colours of the cages, really. Like these bar pieces that you would use for like prisons or whatever else. These ones here. So, altogether I think it looks really nice. Of course, there's quite a lot of detail on there in terms of like the cages, and there's the little bits to carry the animals up to. A couple of bars on each side to make sure nothing collides into it. And as a whole, I think it's really cool. I don't think this roof can come off quite easily, because it was quite finicky to get the walls all together, so I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not making another attempt. Plus, it is quite small, so here's to hoping the bears and the animals, or just whatever will go in there, is small. And there we go, that is the circus train. Oh my gosh. So, thank you all so much for watching. Before I disappear, I do need to tell you all that it has been updated onto the Ideas project, which again is linked in the description, so you can check it out. This is one of the best things I've made. It's one of the more fun things as well, especially since it's not just a train, we got a couple of carriages as well, which is always really nice. Please support the circus train idea, because this would be amazing to be a thing. Plus, with LEGO being able to add much more detail to this sort of thing than I obviously have here, it would be just insane to see such a thing. They've been able to do amazing details with things like the Emerald Knight, the Winter Train. If they could do that, why not this? So thanks again for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.